Okay, students. So already we have discussed about the what are the importance of planning and what are the process and what are the steps we have to follow for in the planning process. Uh, Based on the planning process, we have to do our process for the achievement of the organization goal or business goal, or we can say from the personal, that is personal planning. So already we have discussed in the importance of planning, and how they are activated in the organization to achieve the goal. There are a lot of tools and techniques available for taking any decision. So we have to follow it for our successful outcome. So setting the objectives, policies, planning premises, strategic management of the topic today we are going to discuss in our video lecture. What are the various type of planning? What are the advantages and the limitations one and another, or over the another? What are the types of planning? In the activities of the planning in an organization, we can divide the planning into different types: activity covered, period, approaches, formulation, based on the importance. So activity covered means we incorporate and functional, operation based on the importance, and then formulation based on the formal and informal, period, long term and short term. Activity cover corporate planning. It determines the long-term objectives of an organization as a whole, generate plan to achieve these objectives, feature-oriented, integrated. Functional planning undertake for sub-function within each major functions derived from the corporate planning. So based on the time period, it depends on the type of business and structures of the organization. Long term, it is a strategic in nature, involves general 3 to 5 years. It relates to the matters like new product and product diversification. Short term planning typically covers the time frame of the less than 1 year in order to assist their company in moving gradually towards its long term. Examples or skills that employee and their attitude, the coordination of production equipment and product quality problem are also short term. So based on the approach, we can divide the planning into various categories: proactive planning, designing suitable course of action in anticipated likely changes in relevant in the environment to take the decision in advance. Example, emergency organization. Based on the formalization, formal planning and then informal planning. It is a formal planning is a structured plan. It has some procedure to follow. Written records is followed in the formal plan. Example, 5-year plan of a country. Informal plan. The importance of planning is strategic. Example, diversification of business into new line plan, grown rate in sales. Based on the operational plan are developed to determine the steps necessary for achieving the tactical goals. They are used to as a guide for the day-to-day operation by department manager. The plans may cover a time frame of few months, weeks. So advantages of planning. Planning facilitate management by objective. Planning minimize the uncertainty. Planning facilitate coordination. Improve employees normal life. Achieving the economy. Facilitating controlling. Provide competitive success. Planning facilitate management by objective. Planning begins with the determination of the objective. It highlights the purpose for which various activities are to be undertaken. So planning compels manager to prepare a blueprint of the course of action. So planning minimizes uncertainty. Business is full of uncertainty. There are risks of various type of due to uncertainty. So therefore, with the help of the planning, uncertainty can be forecasted with the help of preparing the standby. Result uncertainties are minimized to a great action. Planning facilitate coordination. Planning resolve around organizational goal. All activities are directed toward the common goal. There is an integrated effort throughout the enterprise in various department and group. It helps in finding out the problem of work, performance and aims. Planning improve the employees' morale. Planning create an atmosphere or order and discipline in organization. So employees know in advance what is expected of the firm and therefore conformity can be achieved easily. So planning help in achieving economic. Effective planning secures economic since it is leads to the orderly allocation of success to various operations. It also avoid wastage of resources by selecting most appropriate use of the thing. Planning facilitates controlling. So planning facilitates the existence of certain planned goals and standards of performance. It provides basics of controlling. We cannot think of an effective system of controlling without the existence of well thought of the plan. So planning provides competitive edges. That is competitive edges means we have to face a lot of competition. So provide competitive edges to the enterprise over the other which do not have the effective planning. So this is because of the fact that planning may involve changing in work method, quality, quantity, design, etc. etc. Planning encourages innovations. In the process of planning, managers have the opportunity of suggesting ways and means of improving performance. So planning is basically a decision making function which involves creative thinking and imagination. So what is the limitations of planning? Even though it is having lot of advantages, there are some limitations. Based on the situation, we can segregate the limitations or we can avoid the limitation by taking the correct action. So costly process. Planning involves too much expenditure, money and effort both are required in planning. Planning includes collecting information, data forecasting, and evaluating the alternative. It requires salary allowances to the experts in process of providing services. So planning has an acceptable and a costly process. Next one is it is the time consuming process. Planning is the time consuming process. It delay the business activity to come in action. So in the process of planning, following of the procedures of the planning takes a lot of time, which may create problem to the organization where immediate action has to be made. False sense of security. So planning encouraging false sense of security against future risk and uncertainty. As future in uncertainty, it is unpredictable. So therefore, planning cannot give accurate and reliable results. Rapid changes in the technology, consumer taste and preference, or further limitations of planning. Examine planning in aircraft, chemical, electronic, information industries. Premium on interest. Present is always more real than the future, and present problem seems to be more urgent than the future problem. Many of us are inclined to take care of the today, hope or tomorrow will take care of itself. False sense of security. Planning encourages false sense of security against the future risk and uncertainty. As far future is uncertain, it is unpredictable. Therefore, planning cannot give accurate and reliable result. Goal setting. After our planning, based on our planning, we may set our goal, what is to be achieved in the organization. Do you want to plan for future like this, guys? If you are not a start to hear some idea of how to do, can avoid your goal setting and planning. So we will discuss in the this topic goal setting in our next video lecture in detail. The 10 steps for no plan no goal program. Stay defocused and anxious. Come up with unrealistic goals. Don't make alternative plan. Assume nothing can wrong. So if you have any doubt in our discussion, you can raise your the thing, various types of planning, and then limitation and advantages of planning. Any questions? Any questions can be raised.